BassResinator here. I watched a couple videos that Petra did using Christmas baubles. She had a different mold than what I'm going to be using. She did a bloom, and so I'm planning on doing that too. I'm going to have bloom, and I'm going to use Let's Resin Ocean White paste, just one drop of that in the very little bit of white I'm going to use. But I'm also going to use this Tropical Glitz Frostbite in with the white. So just one drop of the white and a little bit of those flakes. And then for the other one, I'm going to use Unicorn Art Shortcake. So it's kind of a reddish, not really red enough. So I'm also going to use Pigmently red dye in with it. So I'm waiting for the resin to warm up as I'm talking. It's at 96. That's probably good. So I'll start mixing up. The resin's already mixed up. Pour out a little bit in here for the white. And then for the red, and I really liked what happened, the pattern that came out. So I'm going to, I dusted these already, the connector area with Let's Resin Metallic Powder Silver, which is like super intense. Okay, so let me get this poured in. And I'm just trying to see how much I need so that I can get enough in all four. Well, I calculated that just about right. So let me go up here. That's weird how it just stopped right there. That silver's like, you shall not pass. So it didn't. That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that before. And that one's missing a little bit there. So I calculated that just about right. Now for the colorization, one drop of the white. This is really intense color, this paste. One drop. And in the other one, I'm going to put you know what? I need to shake it. It's got little sediment that sits on the bottom. Whew, just about blew it. Two drops in there. Now with this metal flake here, the frostbite, just that much is all I'm going to need. And I'm going to do about the same with this red. Whee! That is a red. Now to mix those up and get them into the piping bag so I can get that piped. So I can get it piped. Yeah. I didn't want to put too much powder because then it would cause it to be too heavy and sink. And I want it to spread. It's looking pretty Christmassy. Can't really tell the color of the white because of the cup that I've got it in is white. It's more of a milk toast color. Okay, now piping bag numero uno. Now Petra didn't use a piping bag, she just pours it using a paper cup, squeezes it, but I don't trust myself enough to do that. I've tried it and no, comes out not looking too good. So I'm folding this over on itself, and then I've got these clips that I use to hold it in place. Just about spilled that red. That would not have been good. Oh, some of that silver is coming loose on this one here. It's streaking out. Oh, this one too. All of them. A little bit. Well, maybe when I start putting this in, it will cause the tide to go back. Get these things out of the way. Okay, now what she did was she went down with the white first. And there's a little gap here where there's no resin. I'm going to go about that much off. I don't know if you can see it. So yeah, I've got that much. And then she just did a zigzag pattern. Let me start with this one here. Hope I have enough to do this. You can see a couple of the sparkles of that metal flake. Ooh, got a little crazy with that one. This one I got a little thin on right here. Okay, and then the red just went right over the top of the white. Oh, come on now. Finish that out. No. Oh, almost don't have enough for this one. But we'll do as much as I can. Come on now. Just not the prettiest look right there, but you know, there's a few bubbles. I'm going way up high, not staying in one place very long at all. And a couple of these are blooming okay. I almost think I need to put a little bit more heat. Get out the heat gun. This one right here in the middle is, and then I was looking, this is kind of blobby city right there. Okay. So I'll just sit and let this go for a bit. While I clean up my mess, I may have some music for you. How's that?
Christmas lights in the Rio Grande, glitters like a starry band. Eggnog sipping by the fire's glow, BassResinator by the mistletoe. Pine cones dipped in resin clear, ornaments to shine this time of year. Cactus flowers, holly bright, in the valley it's a wonder sight. In the Rio Grande Valley, Christmas dreams sparkle in resin, twinkling beams, handmade treasures, heart's delight, resin stories on a silent night. Cowboy hat and Santa's grin, mixing colors, take it all in.
These were cured up enough last night for me to go ahead and put another coat of a solid color on the back. Problem is, my phone battery was down, so I didn't get to film. It was really boring. I mixed up a little bit of resin, and I used another Unicone art. This time I used glitter teal, and that's what I come up with. So, had a few extras that I made with that glitter teal. I started pouring it, and I thought, you know, maybe put some of that frostbite metal flake in there. So I did that. I'd already started to pour, so right here you can see you can still see a few spots where the frostbite started coming through, but it's really there. And this one is completely that way. And I had this other mold, and I did not know this was a free mold. I don't even remember where I got it. And I went over it, started going over it with a marker over that pattern, and it's got holographic stuff on there every once in a while. I thought, oh, check it out. So I didn't even know I had a holographic type ornament. And another one of the Resin turtles. Those little guys are really good. Okay, let me start popping these out. I'm really interested to see if, you know what, while I got them like this, I can get that silver off. Let me do that on all of them. Otherwise, the mold will start flopping over when I try to wipe it off. Big wipes. And these things smell really nice. The big wipes do. Okay, so that one's out. And I didn't have very much room to put this next layer in, so they're not totally opaque. I mean, if you look at it, I can see through there slightly. So it's translucent. I was hoping for more opaque, but that's okay. So while this is sitting on a Christmas tree or hanging on a Christmas tree, if it twirls, you get the green on one side, and if it goes the other side, then you're going to get the other pattern. Hopefully the other pattern is what we want to see. Okay, I started with this one. I started with this one. Let's give it a look-see. Oh, wow, the white got overtaken by that red. I've got new light. I have a ceiling fan in here. I actually like this, but I wish the white were a little bit more opaque. Because the light keeps going out in it, so it's dim for me. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, I wish the white were a little more opaque. It did bloom. Had some blobbies. That's when I poured that last little bit in with the red. And my choice of color behind, I don't know if that green worked. I mean, it's pretty. Maybe a darker color, like a navy blue or something. I didn't want to go silver because I thought I would wash the white completely out. But this green looks like it washed the white out too. Maybe if I get it in different light, I will take them out to where I do have better light, and get you some stills, some glamour shots, or whatever you want to call them. So yeah, thank you subscribers for sticking around with me and trying out a new thing. Sorry, Petra, that I did not make mine look as good as yours. I'm trying. This is the first step. You know, she used different colors, and I was just trying something new. We'll see. I'm not done with this experiment. So Petra, you started something. Just wanted you to know. Even to the point of where Julie Cutts did something similar to this. So if you got her to do it, then you know it's a technique that's going to be catching on somewhere soon. Okay, I will get back with the stills and I'll see you for the next one.